Rudy, the sentiment this afternoon was win and you're in. How good does it feel to know you guys have secured a playoff spot? You guys keep it close there in that first half, but you come back, you're heated in that second half. Is that kind of a microcosm for the character of this team this year? You guys have overcome a lot of adversity this season, figuring out what works. Do you feel like you're playing your best basketball right now? Rudy, you guys are trailing for most of the game, and then all of a sudden Jaden has that pull-up jumper. You guys have the lead, and then you bulldoze from there. What clicked in the fourth quarter? You guys come into this matchup depleted without Ant and Mike. What does it say about the depth of this team? How important is a win like this for these young guys to face adversity and then overcome it all in one matchup? Hey, Morgan, the motto this afternoon was win and we're in, and the Wolves certainly did that. They've officially avoided the play-in tournament, and they are headed to the playoffs. Let's take a look at how this one panned out this afternoon. Things weren't so clear for most of the first half. Late in the second quarter, they found a little bit of momentum, and seconds before the half, Rudy with a huge dunk to send them to the locker room with the lead. It was 50-49. When they came back out for the back half of this one, though, that's when this Minnesota team really heated up. Anthony Edwards finds rim himself, a huge slam to extend that lead to 6. They continue to roll from there with a final 116-105. So now it's a little bit of a waiting game to see how the rest of the playoff picture pans out for the league. But I did catch up with Rudy Gobert post-game, and we're going to have that one-on-one coming up later in sports. Yeah, it was insane, to say the least. I'll be honest, when you're speculating this game beforehand, you probably could have said it was going to snow right here inside Target Center, and you might not have been far off. They were missing 2 key guards in Anthony Edwards and Mike Conley, but they still managed to pull off that come-from-behind win. Now let's take a look at where the tide started to turn for Minnesota. It wasn't until the fourth quarter that they really started to show signs of life. Naz Reid, on Naz Reid night, might I add, makes it a 1-point game with that 3, and then Jaden McDaniels, who led the charge tonight, gives them their first lead since the first quarter with this pull-up jumper. Naz, another clutch 3 to put them up by 3 with less than 6 minutes to go. That's when they just start rolling. They pull off that come-from-behind win with a final tonight, 114-98. But we're not done talking about this matchup. We've got more coverage coming up in sports, where I speak with Rudy Gobert. Morgan?